An angel of the Lord, glowing with divine light, appears to a barren woman. The angel speaks, delivering a prophecy of a son who will deliver Israel. The child Samson is born. A muscular young Samson walks through a forest on a sunny day. Suddenly, a roaring lion charges at him. With supernatural strength, he grabs the lion by the jaws and tears it apart. Later, he returns to find a swarm of bees inside the lion's carcass, scooping out golden honey and smiling as he tastes it. A festive Philistine wedding feast with colorful decorations, dancing, and drinking. Samson confidently proposes a riddle to the guest. The guests struggle to solve it and angrily confronting the bride. The bride tearfully persuading Samson to reveal the answer. The Philistine leaders are mocking and celebrating their triumph in a grand temple, drinking and laughing at Samson. Hundreds of Philistine soldiers gather to capture Samson. He stands bound with ropes, looking calm and determined. Suddenly, he breaks the ropes if they were threads. He grabs the jawbone of a donkey and fights off the soldiers with incredible agility and strength. Defeating 1,000 men, the battlefield is littered with defeated foes as he stands victorious. Samson, resting his head against Delilah, as she strokes his long hair, she repeatedly asks him the secret of his strength. He includes several attempts of false answers to be able to fool Delilah. Delilah tries to set traps to fool him, but Samson easily escapes. Finally, in a tearful moment, Samson reveals the truth. Here we see Delilah betraying him as she cuts his hair and the Philistine soldiers come to capture him. Samson, now bound and chained, struggles in a Philistine prison. Samson's hair begins to grow back while he's in the Philistine prison. Samson is weaker but resolute, praying quietly to God for strength. A massive Philistine temple filled with thousands of people cheering and mocking Samson. He stands between two colossal pillars, his hands resting on them. With a final prayer, he pushes the pillars with all of his might. The pillars crack, and the temple starts to collapse, with dust and debris falling everywhere. Samson's expression of peace and resolute on his face. We see Samson laying amongst the debris. Dying, he knows God gave him the strength to defeat the Philistines. Next, we see Samson kneeling before God, knowing he had done well. He had done God's will, and God is very pleased with him. This shows if we trust in God, he will give us strength when we need it through our faith in him.